Hi guys! My name is Tanvi Dikshit. Welcome back to my channel. I am off on an exciting trip. This is actually going to be my first completely solo sort of international trip, and I'm really excited. So I'm there in Singapore for a total of 5 days, and I'm going to be vlogging each day. Honestly, tomorrow's day is really unplanned, so I'm stressing out a little bit about it because the hostel where I have booked my stay at, I don't think they allow me to check in till like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And I'm landing in Singapore at like 7:30 a.m. So I have a huge lot of time to kill, and I honestly don't know where I'm going to go to kind of spend that time, because I have like one big suitcase with me, so I kind of can't move around that much. So I'm going to try and see if I can dump off my luggage at the hostel and then venture out, cover a few things, and then come back and freshen up again. But let's see how that happens. I'm actually a little hungry right now, but I'm not really sure what to do. I'm not sure how many meals are going to be there on the flight, so I'm just contemplating whether I should get something to eat or just make do with the coffee. Okay, so I have come to my boarding gate. I'm boarding from gate number 46, and yeah, I'm just gonna sit around, some time to kill. You guys let me know what you would like to do when you're waiting at an airport or a bus stand or a railway station. Do you like to read? Do you like to stream content? What is it that you do? For me, it's always reading.
Started you for more information. On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board, as well as in Singapore or anywhere else in the world we take you.
Okay guys, I have just landed in Singapore, and oh my god, I'm amazed just looking at their airport. I just got out of my plane, and on the right side there is this butterfly garden where I am right now, and it's so beautiful, absolutely green like a tropical forest, and with like lots of butterflies flying around, a lot of information about butterflies, their habitats, their lifestyle and all of that. This has to be the most beautiful airport I have ever seen. Okay, so I am done with everything now. I checked out the butterfly garden quickly. Then I came to, got past the immigration very quickly. It was hardly like 1 minute. Then I picked up my bag from the baggage claim. And since I have arrived here super early, I am thinking that rather than going to the city early, why don't I check out Jewel? So Jewel is this attraction that has been made at the airport, okay, and it is supposed to be really beautiful. The Singapore airport actually is quite big, and the terminals are a little far apart, so you actually have these sky trains. Can you see this train going behind me? So you have these sky trains connecting you and taking you from one terminal to another. Oh, I think I see it. Can you see this whole structure? This whole structure behind me, that is at Jewel. Okay guys, so I have arrived at Jewel. It's 8:40 a.m. Singapore time. So I think a lot of things are shut, but it's like this huge complex where you have lots of cafes and restaurants and a bunch of other things. Right behind me, you can see the stunning, popular indoor waterfall at Jewel. This is supposed to be the world's tallest indoor waterfall, and I think it's as high as 7 stories. And oh my god, is it stunning! It's completely surrounded by greenery. Look at this dome on top, and the Beautiful, beautiful waterfall. Or I have found this like information sort of a thing. I'm trying to find something to eat here. I want to try something local. So after looking around for a bit, I found this place called Toast Box. So one of the things I was the most excited to try out when it comes to food in Singapore is kaya toast. Everybody had recommended me that, you have to have kaya toast for breakfast. So yeah, what could be a better way than to start my first morning in Singapore with kaya toast? So I'm going to go ahead and order some for myself. No, 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 no. I ordered a kaya toast combo meal. So that actually comes with I think a couple of pieces of kaya toast which is still being made. I have picked up 2 soft boiled eggs and a cup of coffee, and the coffee honestly looks so delicious. I saw him while he was making it. It looks amazing. And this entire combo, breakfast combo, was priced at 6 Singapore dollars, I think. And look at the currency I just got. So I had carried 100 Singapore dollar notes with me. So I just got change from him so that it becomes easier for me to spend on my trip. So I have all of these like $2 and $10 notes. All of them are such pretty colors. Wow. Super strong. They actually make it black and then they ask you if you want milk and sugar. So this actually has a little bit of sugar. I told them to add like a very little quantity of milk, and it's strong and sweet. It's kind of giving me the feel of the South Indian filter coffee that we get in India. It is sort of like that, but I'm really enjoying it. TikTok is banned in India. Yeah. We don't have TikTok in India, so. Yeah, sure. Okay guys, so my toast is finally here. I'm super excited to try it out. Looks like a perfect quantity breakfast meal. Oh wow. So kaya toast is basically 2 slices of white bread. There's loads and loads and loads of butter inside it. And there's a sort of like fruit preserve or marmalade, jam, jelly sort of a thing inside it. I can't really, is it orange or it's some fruit sort of a marmalade inside it? It's so delicious and it's going so well with the coffee. It's not even funny, it's too good. I honestly think I'm going to be eating this for breakfast every day while I'm here in Singapore. While eating breakfast, I made a friend, guys. Say hi. Wait, your name is?
Samnyuman, yeah.
Samnyuman. I finally got that right. Guys, honestly, this breakfast was so satisfying. I can't even tell you. Yeah, so I actually figured out what the jam inside kaya toast was. So kaya actually means a coconut jam. So it's a specialty local coconut jam that they layer inside the toast, and then loads of butter. I think kaya toast is my top favorite right away. So this is how the waterfall looks from below, because now I'm in the basement. I was at the top before, so yeah. That is how it looks. Okay, so I am just vegging out and enjoying the sound of water and the greenery, sitting right in front of the beautiful waterfall at Jewel. So I actually called my hostel. Today I'm going to be staying at this place called the Bohemian. So the check-in time is actually at 3 p.m, which is quite late. So I'm trying to kind of pass some time here and, kind of just chill out. Then I'll head to the hostel. I'll drop off my bags there and then maybe I'll go around a little bit because my hostel is in Chinatown. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of stuff around it as well to explore. So I think I'm gonna be here till like 11:30, chill a little bit, and then book a taxi from here. Hopefully, that I still need to figure out how I'm going to get to my accommodation from here. Then drop my bags off and explore a little bit. Okay, so guys, I landed here really early, and the rain vortex actually starts at 11 a.m. So I kind of had to wait for the vortex to start, but oh my god, it was so worth the wait. Look at it. So the rain vortex timings are from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. from Monday to Thursday, and Friday to Sunday it's open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So whenever you're here, make sure you catch the vortex.
Hi. Say hi to the camera.
Taking what?
Say hi.
So there are multiple ways how you can go from the airport to the city. You can either take a bus, you can take the train, find the closest MRT station to your location. But I have taken a taxi because I think it's the easiest, because if you have like suitcases and stuff, they drop you to your doorstep, and they even help you out with your bags and everything. So all the taxis are metered taxis. They run on fixed metered fare. And yeah, it's going to take me about an hour to reach my destination, which is in Chinatown.
Very, very good. I love Singapore very, very much. One of my best country.
Awesome. The first 2 days of my stay here in Singapore, I'm staying at this cute little hostel called the Bohemian. The dormitory actually feels quite cozy and comfortable. I already met a couple of other girls who are staying here, and I'm actually excited to see how my 2 days here turn out to be. Okay, so I reached the hostel, showered, freshened up a little bit, changed and everything, and then it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so I have just left from my hostel. Now my hostel is in Chinatown, as you can see from all the decor behind me. It's such a pretty area and it's like super central. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm planning to go to gardens by the bay and like the entire bay area in the evening. So what I'm going to do is, I really want to try some local food. So my hostel manager has suggested a local food court kind of a thing, which is really close by. So I'm walking to that market, and then I'm going to grab a meal there, and then from there I'm going to take a metro to go to Gardens by the Bay. So I have arrived at the Maxwell Food Center. As you can see, it's right in the middle of Chinatown, so it's so nicely done up with all of these red lanterns, and like there is a bunch of things, so many different options. I spotted a place selling Hainanese chicken rice right at the beginning, so I think I'm inclined towards getting that, because I have heard from a lot of people that I have to try it. But I'm still anyway going to just take a look around and see if I can find anything else that's interesting. Otherwise, I'm just going to go back and get the rice for myself. Okay, so I'm trying out the super popular Hainanese chicken rice. Okay, this is essentially poached chicken. So the chicken in itself doesn't have any flavors or spices as such. It is served with rice. The rice has an inherent flavor, a little spice of its own. It is served with a broth, and the most interesting part for me is it's served with 3 different sauces. One is the chili sauce, one is the ginger sauce, and one is the black sauce. The sauces look super interesting. The chili sauce was amazing. Like, the chili sauce was beyond words. Really good. This entire meal, okay, more than enough for one person, just cost me 5 Singapore dollars, which I think is ultra cheap. I am walking around in Chinatown right now, and as predicted, it has started to rain. Lucky for me, I am carrying an umbrella. So, a pro tip for all of you, whenever you're planning to come to Singapore, make sure you carry a tiny little lightweight umbrella with you, or just come here and buy one, because Singapore is almost always really humid, and it rains on most days. I'm actually really enjoying walking around Chinatown. It has such a nice, like, actually Chinese feel. You have like these stores selling China art, then you have stores selling Chinese medicine, Chinese bakes and pastries, like just a bunch of, you know, everything Chinese that you can think of. Okay, walking around in Chinatown, I stumbled upon this cute little shop that you can see behind me. This is called Tong Heng, okay? They specialize in Chinese pastries. So I was really curious to see what all they have, and they're like really unique pastries, okay? Things that I've never seen before, like there's egg tart, lotus pastry, green bean pastry. So I have picked up a lotus pastry. I couldn't help myself. I had to try what it was. I found this really interesting place called Nanyang Old Coffee, okay? So they actually make the authentic Singaporean Kopi, or their authentic traditional coffee, and they make it exactly how it's made. So the craft of Singapore traditional coffee, that is what this coffee shop is known for. So let's see how their coffee is. They even have a coffee museum and like a bunch of other things. Let's just check it out a bit. Okay, so my coffee is here. Look at how nicely they have served it in this beautiful, quaint, little vintagey looking cup. This spoon is also so pretty. Oh wow. The coffee here just keeps getting better and better. Oh my god. Lucky me, I don't live in Singapore. Otherwise, my coffee addiction would be out of control. This is a lotus pastry that I'm trying out, which I picked up from the other bakery, and goes really well with the coffee. What a combination. As the name suggests, Nanyang Old Coffee is the Singapore Traditional Coffee Museum. Okay, so as you can see, they're level 2, that is the upper floor. Actually, it's like a nice cafe sort of a vibe. They have a bunch of tables, but then they also have like on display all the traditional methods of brewing coffee, grinding coffee, roasting coffee, and all of that. So they have all of those methods on display. So it's like a traditional coffee museum sort of a thing. It's a very interesting place, guys. If you're here, if you're around Chinatown, definitely make a quick stop. I had their traditional Kopi, amazingly brewed cup of coffee, and priced at just $2.10 only. So after binging on a lot of food, the Hainanese chicken rice, the lotus pastry, the Kopi, now I'm finally making my way to Gardens by the Bay. So I am going to take the train. Hey, my train is almost here. So I have just arrived at Gardens by the Bay. So I got down at the south exit, I think, South Bay exit of the Gardens by the Bay metro station. Gardens by the Bay has like a bunch of attractions. You can see there is this entire board with directions and how far those particular attractions are. So there's Marina Bay Light, Satay by the Bay, Kingfisher Wetlands, Cloud Forest, Flower Dome. So I'm just going to start walking. I'm not really sure, like some of these attractions are free of charge. Some of these attractions, like I think Cloud Forest and Flower Dome, you have to pay for them. and there is a free of charge show, light and sound show, that happens at 7:45 and 8:45. So I'm really looking forward to catching that, because everybody's told me that that light and sound show is wonderful. It's about 4:30, quarter to 5 right now, so I have over an hour and a half to kind of explore the garden in daylight, and then after that watch the light and sound show. Wow, I have just arrived close to the water and it is so serene and peaceful. The weather is just perfect, pleasant. The sun has gone down, it's slightly cloudy and it's so breezy and nice. And the water is also so clean. So I'm near the Marina Barrage right now, which is like a reservoir that has been built. I think I'm going to head to the other direction. The garden is honestly so beautiful and peaceful. I can see a lot of locals coming here for running or cycling, like their daily workouts. I'm low-key jealous how amazing it would be to like come for your daily jog or walk here. It's so peaceful and nice. So now I'm walking in the direction of the cloud forest and the flower dome and all of those attractions. And the view on this road is so pretty. The London Flyer, the wheel is on one side, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel is on the other side, and then just water all over on the right. It's too pretty. So I was walking around Gardens by the Bay for a while, and there are so many attractions here where you have to like buy tickets and then enter these. So I'm not really sure if I'm in the mood to do them today, because like I haven't slept at all last night and I'm kind of tired, so I'm not really in the mood to do them. So I have decided that I'm going to keep them aside for another evening, and today instead I'm just going to chill here, just sit around, relax, maybe grab something to drink, and then directly see the light and sound show at 7:45. A lot of people told me that when you go to Singapore you have to try out iced Milo, and I was like, why is that? But so Milo is extremely popular in Malaysia and Singapore, and anywhere you go, most cafes, you will find an option of hot or iced Milo available. Iced Milo is like the more popular one out of the two, and it's actually like, it was perfect because right now, because of the humidity and everything, I was kind of feeling a little low on energy, and this is like helping me recharge my battery. So cheers. I'm just lying down under the super tree observatory because the light and sound show is about to begin, and it's looking so pretty. Like the sun is just about to set. You can see it's like the perfect golden hour light, and the trees have kind of started to softly light up. I'm super excited to see how they're going to look once the show starts. Oh my god, that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It was so pretty. Oh my god, I just did not want the show to end. I definitely want to come back here to watch this show again, at least a couple of times. This was too pretty. This area around Marina Bay Sands is so pretty, like super fancy designer brands, and this the Marina Bay Mall is like filled with like fancy designer brands. I definitely want to just like go around and window shop maybe tomorrow or day after, whenever I find a little bit of time. And finally, I'm going to end my first day in Singapore by watching the light and sound show. at the Marina Bay. Okay, so I had honestly planned to go back to my hostel and sleep off, but I couldn't resist it, so I walked for another 10-15 minutes and I came here. Hopefully, this light and sound show will be as great as the previous one. Excited. I'm heading back to my hotel now, finally wrapping up for the day. What did you think about my first day in Singapore? Leave a comment, let me know. I will see you guys in the day 2 vlog. Bye bye.